2017 was an exciting year for me. I had just upgraded to a new captain at American Airlines. And one day I was on my way to work, walking through the hallways to operations in Miami. There was a bag that caught my eye. For a bag to be stranded is very unusual. A flight bag, it's more than just a bag. You know, they're an extension of who you are. Everything inside it for us to do our jobs, it's in there. I went through it, found out it was Doug Hetzel's bag. I didn't know Doug, and I thought, well, I'm just gonna give him a call. What ended up happening was something that changed my life. The phone went right to speakerphone. Hey, Doug, it's Rich Williams. I'm a captain in Miami, and hey, man, I've got your bag. I couldn't understand, anything he was saying. It was a few minutes later that I got an instant message. Doug said, hey, Rich, thank you for trying to get my bag back to me, but I'd really like you to have it. I'm not coming back to American Airlines anytime soon. He had ALS. It was at that moment that I knew that, I had to do whatever I could to make Doug feel like he was still part of the crew. So I took Doug's advice and I decided I was going to use his bag. I took the bag with me everywhere I went. I decided to start sending Doug messages and even pictures. Hey, Doug, I'm in Detroit or I'm in DC. So I remember finishing up recurrent training and I was walking out the doors of the flight academy. And I decided, what a great time, to get a picture for Doug. I put his bag up on the wall and took a picture with the flags in the background. Before I got to the airport, Doug had already replied. He told a story about how much he loved, coming to the flight academy. I didn't know it then, but, that would be the last picture I'd share with Doug. And Harriet told me later on how much it meant to Doug. And it was on that phone call, that conversation, that I learned that the email reply that he sent me, every letter of every word of every sentence that he would type with his eyes, with a retinal scanner. It really shows you that there's someone inside of each and every one of those suffering from ALS. There's so much meaning in it, reaching down and grabbing the handle of a bag. It's almost like with Doug, when I grabbed that bag, I was lifting him up. And like that bag, there's something valuable inside, just like each and every one of us. It's worth holding on to.